Do you think who's the dark horse for you?
Yeah, for me it will be Sri Lanka because it's
Racist. I said dark and you said Sri Lanka. There you go. There you go. He's on camera. We have caught him. We have caught this person. Please book him under all the IPC codes. I caught him red-handed. All right, I'm Shameless Sharma. He is just Bikram, very Bikram. Let's talk about Asia Cup. This is the greatest tournament in the history of. Okay, hold on a second. Nobody cares about this tournament. India won it for the last 2 times. It has been running since 1984. Nobody cares. In 1986, India even withdrew. I have not checked why they withdrew. I think because they just felt like, why we should not go there. Maybe it was in Pakistan. I do not know.
or I think everyone collectively said, let's take rest.
Let's take rest. Because by the way, I checked the last time. Last time India won in 2018, I was like, it was ODI. It must have been Virat Kohli. No, Virat Kohli was not there. He was not playing. It was Rohit Sharma was captaining because Virat Kohli was resting. So I'm wondering, if Virat Kohli should rest again? He's just been playing so much. He's been fatigued. Except that he's the one person who is always fucking resting and not playing any matches, and whenever he comes back does not make any runs. It's been 2 fucking years. My brain is fried. Not 2 years, it's been 2.5 years, almost 3 years. This is disgraceful. I mean, he's the greatest player, but by that logic, Kapil Dev should also be playing. Rahul Dravid should be playing. Fucking Anil Kumble. By the way, Anil Kumble got kicked out of Punjab PBKS. He is been kicked. They have been kicked him out. But let's not talk about Anil Kumble because bad dreams do come true. If VVS Lakshman also gets COVID, just the way Rahul Dravid got it, Anil Kumble could be the next captain, and there could be a war. There could be fucking dressing down. There could be a dressing room brawl. Things could be on fire. It will be amazing. Also, by the way, Pakistan is fielding Pakistan team 2. Do you know that? Did you know there's a Pakistan 2 in this tournament? It's called Hong
Really?
Kong. Yes. If you see the names, it is Hong Kong because all the names are like all Pakistani players, right? Nizakat Khan, Kinchit Shah, Jishan Ali, Harun Arshad, Muhammad Gansar, Babar Hayat, Aftab Hussain Atik. I can go on and on. This is life. Where's the Chungkwang Kwa? Where are these people? There's no Chinese people there.
Yeah.
See, why I'm excited is because there's nothing to be excited about. Over the last 2 months since the IPL finished, there's been a lot of cricket going on. In fact, even today, cricket is going on, and Ben Stokes, who was playing with Ben Foakes, both of them made a century. But nobody cares. It just doesn't matter. By the way, I just opened Cricket Info and double checked it because Ben Foakes is standing like this, so that means he's hit a century. It can't be 99, right? He can't be doing 99 and doing all this stuff. And also, it's probably his first century or something. Now, this means Josh Butler, bye forever. Bye forever. Okay, there is so many detours that I've taken already because there's nothing to talk about Asia Cup. India is double 2-time defending champion. Virat Kohli has never won an ICC tournament. Guess what? He's not going to win again because he's not the captain. Unless something very weird happens, but then they're going to make Yuzvendra Chahal captain and he'll drop Virat Kohli. He's like, well, we'll drop you from RCB, so I'll drop you from here. So although I told you before that there should be a lot of editing, but right now I just feel there's just so much tamasha. People will be wanting to hear this thing. I'm displaying my new headphones, which are expensive, given my sister who just come from first world country to this third world country, which is so beautiful. She's liking it, but she'll leave very soon. That's why people like it, because they can leave. Trust me, only people who don't like it who cannot leave. But anybody who comes here who can leave, they love this country. If they can leave, but you cannot leave, then you're like, motherfucker, I'm stuck now. So this is one thing. What is Asia Cup to you, Bikram? What is your memory? It started almost when you were getting born or your parents were getting married. I was already born. And then in 86, were you born in 86? India boycotted this tournament. This is the level of boycott happened when you were born. Okay. What does it mean to you in your life? That what is Asia Cup? In 1986, it started sort of exactly the year that you were born. And it was happened in Sri Lanka. It wasn't in Pakistan also. So there was some reason they boycotted. But where does Asia Cup rank and what does it mean to you? Are you looking forward to watching this? Because we haven't been watching any cricket recently. Even if England got pumped by South Africa in 3 days. First loss, under the basket. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, since you mentioned South Africa, I just wanted to say that they are winning a lot of test matches, and in fact, I think they might even qualify for the World Test Championship. But the FTC just came out, Future Tours Calendar. FTC.
Future Tours. So like F was a bad word. So yeah.
So they are playing very less matches and less test matches. It's a very sad situation for them. It's their doing because they wanted to have have their own T20 tournament, which happens during the their season. So they don't have time to play test matches. So most of their test series are is two test long. So that's why they're playing very less test matches. So yeah, I mean eventually everything will be T20 anyway. When you say Asia Cup, I can only think of two incidents which are like ingrained in my mind. We were playing the finals in Sri Lanka, I guess. Yeah, I thought yeah, it was Sri Lanka, and it rained in the first day. On the first day when the match was supposed to happen, there was a reserve day, and it rained on the second day also. And the trophy had to be shared with Sri Lanka. And there was a picture of Saurav Ganguly looking very glum because I think apparently how the match was had taken place, we had like very good chance of winning, and Jay Surya
Hmm.
was like, "Yeah, yeah, I won." So they had to share. So that is one thing I remember. And the
So they've done very well
other memory is when Bangladesh just came really close to winning, and it was the last over.
by two
Hardik
runs.
Pandya was
Pakistan.
bowling.
Oh, Hardik Pandya, sorry.
Hardik Pandya was bowling, and I think who was that? Mushfiqur Rahim or someone who hit a boundary on the first ball, and he started celebrating because there was
Hmm.
only like 4 or 5 runs to be made, and he started celebrating on the first ball. And after that, calamity happened, and they lost couple of wickets, and then at the end, someone got run out, and we won by like 1 run or something. It happened in Bangalore.
See, all the stats you're telling Bikram are nothing from Asia Cup. There, one of them is not even the final. It was in the T20 World Cup, okay, which was Bangladesh. We beat them, and then we lost the same tournament against West Indies in the final, okay. And the other one was Champions Trophy, where India shared the trophy with Sri Lanka. Nobody cares about this Asia Cup, and now nobody's care about our channel because we're just giving fucking wrong stats. But I'm not gonna blame you because all I'm trying to say is from the last tournament, Virat Kohli was the team captain and he rested. He's like, I don't wanna I'm just resting. I'm gonna go out on some dates with Anushka. Then they got married, right? So these are just tournaments where people India has already been playing like team A, team B, team C, team D, team the entire alphabet. I think India will have so many teams out there that eventually they'll have to petition to Oxford and the English dictionary to actually add few more letters so they can actually name those to our teams. Otherwise, it'll be like A B C D till Z, and then it will start A B A C something like this. I don't know because there'll be so many Indian teams. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
So
see, this is not really Asia Cup anyway. This is like a 3-match series between India and Pakistan. This has been getting postponed for what I think 3 years, I guess
3 years because
years.
I think it's supposed to happen in Sri Lanka. Apparently, Sri Lanka
Yeah,
is still listed as host because they have it just says although Sri Lanka is not able to do it, but they're still given Sri Lanka as the kept maintain Sri Lanka as the host of the tournament, hosting rights. I don't know what the fuck does that even mean. Okay, what does it
maybe
mean?
they'll get the
Sri Lanka
money.
told them we have our crisis, we cannot host it, but they have retained the hosting rights of the. I don't know what does mean. Host means somebody who's playing where the tournament gets played. Now UAE is the host. Normally, whenever the hostess team is get automatic selection, they're also not playing. Super confusing this Asia Cup, and sometime it just it has so many sex changes because once sometime it's an ODI tournament, then it becomes a T20 tournament. Next time it will be a Test tournament. I don't know what the fuck is going on. It'll become T10 also. So this Asia Cup
Yeah,
is, I think they say like if you can't interest somebody, then you confuse them. I think what they're trying to do is confuse people because there's nothing to really cheer for. Because apparently there's 4 teams qualifying: Hong Kong, Kuwait, UAE, and Singapore. And as much money and stuff UAE had, they could not actually win their way into the tournament. Singapore lost all 3 matches; they were just bad. So Hong Kong will be there. What do you think? Who's going to win this bilateral series? By the way, let's just call it what it is. It's a bilateral series between India and Pakistan, who are likely to play 3 times in the tournament, and who is going to win it. All the Bangladesh crying foul. They're like, listen, we were in the 3 of the last 4 Asia Cup finals. Nobody cares, Bangladesh. Nobody cares. I've been saying this thing over and over again. But
yeah,
Bangladesh have
they've
been
been
there in the
losing to
last 2 finals.
Netherlands,
They've lost
not
to us
Netherlands.
last 2 times, and they're not
Yeah,
even in our group. So technically, they're going to qualify. Then they're going to be Super Fours because they can't have Super Six because there's only 6 teams, right? So and
yeah.
then they're going to play each other.
Bangladesh has been very poor. They lost to not Netherlands, sorry, Ireland.
Mhm.
Netherlands ran Pakistan close in the last match, but that was very deeply Pakistan's depleted team. So anyway, I think yeah, I think only two favorites are there in this tournament. Frankly speaking, both Bangladesh and Sri Lanka, I don't think they're up to the mark right now.
I
Sri
think
Lanka has
Afghanistan
improved.
also. Afghanistan does well in these small formats.
Yeah, but they have been also not doing that great. But I think Sri Lanka will do better because they have improved lately. They have been playing better in last few matches. But yeah, I mean realistically, it will be against India versus Pakistan, and that's why they have formatted it like this. That we will play all the at least not at least we will play 3 matches with Pakistan. So yeah, I think India should win it because this time Shaheen Shah Afridi is not there, who actually destroyed us in the World T20 last year. And although we don't have Bumrah, but I think we have enough in T20s. At least we have enough firepower. Only problem I think are the seniors in our team because yeah, they might bring the team down as an
That
in batting department.
downfall, that downfall, that
Yeah.
crisis. Oh my God, the
So
seniors
yeah.
are a huge problem. Yes, but Surya Kumar
So
Yadav is there to save us, save our ass every single time.
so I think yeah, it'll be interesting because at least it'll be interesting. It'll be not like those last 3 4 tournaments. I don't know how many matches they played. I think I didn't even see the last the series against Zimbabwe. I mean, if you're playing against Zimbabwe, it's good because you should play against lower ranked teams. They should get exposure, but at least play the right format T20 because I mean, who will watch one dayers between India and Zimbabwe? It's just boring.
All right, we don't. I don't want to like waste much time here. I'm just going to say directly that obviously everybody's expecting India and Pakistan to win this tournament. But guess what? I think Afghanistan's going to win the tournament. I said it first, and I put my wager on it on the betting website. So I'm going to become a billionaire after Afghanistan actually does win this tournament because I think I'm pretty sure the odds must be really, really high. Do you really think? Do you think who's the dark horse for you? For me, dark horse is Afghanistan, and
For
whatever
me,
happens, I'm yeah.
yeah, for me it will be Sri Lanka because it's
Racist. I said dark and you said Sri Lanka. There you go. There you go. He's on camera. We have caught him. We have caught this person. Please book him under all the IPC codes. I caught him red handed. Why do you think Sri
uh,
Lanka is the dark horse? Apart from your racism.
I feel that they have improved recently, and this will be in UAE where the pitches are very slow, like we have seen right the IPL before this year that was very low scoring affair, and then even World T20 matches where yeah, I mean the wickets are very slow in UAE, so I feel that Sri Lanka might have the bowling to actually surprise some of the matches in some of the teams. I mean, some of the teams. By some of the teams, I mean India and Sri Lanka, because I feel that sorry, India and Pakistan, because I feel they will definitely beat Bangladesh and Afghanistan on these kind of pitches. So yeah, I think Sri Lanka can do well. Maybe they can surprise and even head to the final. Let's see.
All right, you heard it here first. Everybody is expecting India versus Pakistan final, but we have said it. It will be against Sri Lanka and Afghanistan, and Bangladesh will win the tournament. It will be that's the rain law. That's the rain rule. Both the days will be rained out because of that. Bangladesh will have to win because Bangladesh won in the finals in the last 2 tournaments, and because of that, they will win the tournament and they'll lift the trophy. That's it. You heard it from us. Somebody
And
saying,
they have
what did
the
you say? Hong Kong. Okay, Hong Kong is also there. They're saying yeah, Hong Kong, which is
yeah,
Pakistan too,
and
by the way. Just Pakistan too. Let's call it Pakistan too. Pakistan too. Pakistan 1, Pakistan 2.
so yeah,
Yeah. What's the final word?
if we discount Hong Kong, I think Bangladesh has the highest happiness rating or something in among all the teams. So by that definition,
All
it's
this journalism doesn't. I don't understand. Like 6 months ago, I was reading an article which says how Bangladesh overtook India in the per capita and other thing, and then 3 months ago, I read an article how Bangladesh is crashing and burning, becoming like Sri Lanka, and I'm like, what? Like, which one is it? Like, which one is it? Like, I don't get it. Like, what is it, man? Like, this is just bizarre,
yeah,
bizarre stuff. Yeah, yeah, because Bangladesh has been making all this the t-shirts. Like this t-shirt is also probably made in Bangladesh, and
right.
everything is
All
like
those
Bangladesh and
branded,
Vietnam. That's why they're making all our
correct,
t-shirts,
correct.
including, by the way, finally Manchester United won a match, and there was an interview with Harry Kane and Harry Maguire, and Harry Maguire was not able to speak because he's like Harry answers like, sorry, I'm just stunned because we have never won a match before, so I don't know what to say. So I only have excuses. I don't know anything to say when we win the match. So it's like I've only prepared excuses like, well, we'll play better next time. This, but can't. I don't know what to say when we win. I've never won a match. We have never won. So hopefully, long live United and they can beat Southampton. But I wouldn't be surprised Southampton thumps us in the first in the very first half as well. But let's hope that doesn't happen. So on that note, let's hope Hong Kong actually or Pakistan too wins the tournament, and or for everybody's sake, let's have India and Pakistan in the final. So it'll be a bilateral series. We'll figure out who wins. But if India wins the first
And
two matches, they'll be.
and I hope since Sri Lanka is the host, they are getting all the money because they really need it.
Yeah, that's the whole point. I think they're just retaining the rights because I think they're trying to help him. Obviously, they can't be getting all the money, but they will be getting some help. That's the whole point of it, that they still have retained the rights and they're able to sell the rights probably to other people and all. From there, whatever the telecast money and stuff they'll be getting, because
And
they're in a
I
lot of trouble. They're in a lot of
yeah,
trouble, yes.
and
Thanks to
I
organic
would
farming. Yeah.
thanks to organic farming. Yeah, everyone is saying eat organic food.
Yeah,
Like,
suck on that. They had nothing to eat now. What do you eat organic or like they had nothing to eat anymore? They have nothing to eat anymore.
So I would be happy if actually Sri Lanka wins the tournament because I mean this will be some kind of silver lining for their
Well, they
countrymen.
already won that other thing, right? They were playing
Yeah.
somewhere, so they won. People are happy, so we
Aus-
can't keep giving things to people. This is not how it works.
no, we are not giving it. They'll have to still
No,
win
of course I'll be
against
happy, but they can't win everything. But recently they won something, right? People are very happy against India only, right? Or some team.
against no against Australia.
Australia, right? So people are very happy that they won against Australia.
Yeah.
So, but they were not given. You don't give it in free. But yeah, I will be happy if Sri Lanka wins. But let's hope India versus Pakistan. Let's do it and let Afghanistan win the tournament. Bangladesh is a dark horse. Everybody can win. Who knows? But we'll be coming in. We'll be telecasting every single game live here after the match. So please tune in and keep liking and subscribing if you want to. This is Shameless Sharma. My name will change. His name will might or might not change. But be there. My names will be much more funnier than our commentary. All right. We'll see you next time. We love you all. Take care. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye. All right.